All right. All right. Relax. It's Saturday. I know you got your little martini. Probably I know you I know what you like. You like skirt steak. You're a skirt. You're the person who goes to the supermarket. It's you. It's you. You did it. You bought the skirt steak. You the one who buys that shit. Not me, my friend. It's Saturday. Nothing's happening. I don't care. I'm fresh from Bath and Body Works. I don't care. Hold on. I got more tricks. I got more tricks. I don't care. No, Levi, go get that brown bag out my room. They gotta see what your boy got. Father's Day not even here. Yeah, I got myself something for Father's Day because I love myself. Like the great Timberland once said, because I love my body. Anywho, I'm getting ready to do some more videos that you guys don't really care about, but whatever. I'm gonna be doing something called the Black Man with Low Self Esteem series because I've been wanting to get into. Thank you, babe. Oh, I didn't put them things in there. All right, don't worry about it. All right. I want to show you the rest of what I got, but it's cool. Because I've been wanting to get into like the low self esteem of the Western man, and on several different fronts. I guess what's been inspiring me is two different things. For one, I'm looking at these different things I've been looking at. So there's a guy named Lil Mart I want to get into. I'm gonna do a video on him. So I've seen a few videos done on him by white men and white people in general. And so Lil Mart is like a little like internet celebrity kind of freak. And but anywho, but who comes to mind is people who are in the Jaguar Wright universe. So if you've been watching the channel, I'm doing like a whole Jaguar Wright series because I want to get into that whole archetype because this is an archetype that a lot of Black people come across. And what I realized in reading the comments under those videos was that a lot of y'all don't know people. Lucky for you, very, very, very lucky for you. Your big bro six paths got mad people experience. Listen, trust me, you in good hands like Allstate. Once heard that bar from a very evil person. But we're not gonna get into that. We're only going towards the future. You understand? Towards the future. You like my shirt? Yeah, you know what? Let me change my banner real quick, son. That's a little better. This right here, Salmon Polo Dice. You like it? Whatever. Anywho, I want to get into a clip I came across, man. It's really actually really fucked up. Honestly, it's really effed up, But the delivery of the mother, it's like, she really talking like she helped, like as if like she did something. It's wild. But of course, we're gonna on this channel. My goal is to help you and guys improve your communication, increase your communication. Because if I can get you to improve your communication, the same voice you think with is the same voice you talk with. The same logic you talk with is the same logic you think with. If I can get you to improve your communication, I can probably get you to self-correct and grow the hell up. This channel is about helping y'all grow the hell up. Okay. A lot of immaturity. Immaturity meaning I've been trying to think, how can I define maturity? It's hard to define that, but you know what? We're gonna start with self-correction. And what mindset and in what high vibrational behaviors does self-correction exist in? Right? But bigger than that, going back to what I said about the Black men with low self-esteem, I want to get into a bit of how we create the Black man with low self-esteem. I think we should start there. Because once I get y'all to that point, I can double back and get into the whole Jaguar Wright and the women and the men that Jaguar Wright has been with, and the other low self-esteem archetypes, Black male archetypes, where they may seem masculine, but you got low self-esteem, bro. Low self-esteem meaning that you do not have a high standard or a clear code or clear rules and regulations for how people around you who are in your life and how they treat you and how they deal with you, right? Not only that, you most of the time don't have any faith, and faith comes from having strong spiritual value, regardless of whatever that is. Like as long as you're not like a Satanist or whatever religion tells you to do evil, shit like that. I don't know. I heard people who are Satanists, like it's like they're like real nice people. But anywho, let me go ahead and play this clip again. Now, you guys are familiar with this lady. You know what I'm saying? She went viral. She was the lady on the. Y'all heard of snakes on the plane? Well, this right here is I don't know what her name is, man. We're gonna call her Jackie. You know what? Her name Jackie.
What's the problem? We ain't got no problem.
What's the problem? I give her that, man. She was cooking. She was performing.
We understand we gotta help people get off the plane and help Betty White get something out. What's the problem? They ain't got to worry about two damn things. Yeah, we got a whole staff. We got a whole crew.
But we'll talk about it outside.
You might be everybody. He should have been the blame. One crime that I did.
She got arrested. I'm mad with the.
First of all, yeah, that joint is like a full shot. Let's play it again, man. Her shirt saying God on it. But you know what? It's fitting for the video.
What's the problem? They ain't got to worry about two damn things. Yeah, we got a whole staff. We got a whole crew.
But we'll talk about it outside.
You might be everybody. He should have been the blame. One crime that I did.
I want y'all to look at that body. That body going to has a lot to do. You see that? You see that body? That body got a lot to do with the delivery and her mindset and just how it all comes together. That body.
Her shirt say God on it.
Shirt say God. And yo, this is the modern woman. This is who's raising your kids. I mean, listen, if as far as the babies go, this is the thinking that you being brought up on. This is the thinking that creates a bitch ass nigga. And there's nothing that black folks hate more than a bitch ass nigga. And that's the thinking. All she had to do was say yes. But again, one of the reasons, don't get me wrong, I will date a voluptuous woman, but y'all know the kind of voluptuous woman I'm gonna date. You know. Don't do that. You know. We talking about, you know what I'm saying? We talking about the God body BBWs, like the actual BBW. Okay? She gotta be one of them people that she just happen to have some big legs. So listen, if I'm dealing with a BBW, it's shorty with the big legs. Big healthy legs, you know what I'm saying? She bottom heavy, something like that. But anywho, and I'm gonna bring up my next clip in a moment, you know what I'm saying? But it just dawned on me when I saw her coming down those stairs and whatnot, and I saw her bouncing around and everything, you know. And when I first decided that, you know what, I'm tired of being fat as hell, and I want to be a little less fat, and I'm still working on being less fat. And it dawned on me that my mindset is what kept me fat and got me fatter and fatter over the years. Because the mindset starts with low self-awareness, which leads to low self-correction and bad time management and not prioritizing and not thinking, what's the best thing for me? If you can work on increasing the best thing for you and doing what's best for you, and also how you fit into the group, you'll be far more successful. One of my biggest regrets is allowing myself. I was in a great position to have a great body when I was younger, but I spent so much time comparing myself to guys who are really ripped, all while not doing the same work. But and then I got to where I was always satisfied with what I had because I always had a pretty girlfriend. Always had a girl. My son's mother was very attractive in her youth, and she still was a pretty lady. You know what I'm saying? But I always had a real cute girl. You know, I always had the validation of when people saw my girlfriend when they always said, "Oh wow, she's really pretty, she's really attractive." I always got compliments on from my woman. So it makes you not too ambitious, right? But anyway. But I realized that my mindset is what made me big. And also, then I started looking at how other fat people in my life, how they move. And fat people are more likely to be very sassy, have a terrible attitude, and always trying to find a way around the rules. Fat people hate rules. Okay. And I bring that up because it's really important because, again, a majority of American women, I guess, listen, we all fat, but in the black community, it's kind of all you see. Every time in a supermarket, if I see a brother with a black woman, a lot of times, if she's grown and she got kids, listen, she big. You know what I mean? And I always, and I felt that Native American. I shed one tear, and it comes down my cheek and it sparkles, and then I hit my comb, and I keep it moving. You know what I mean? So I do a little shimmy too. So, ooh, couldn't be me. But anywho, I'm not for real. And I mean that too. Put that on everything. Ask niggas who know me. I will stand on. So 6 packs, you wouldn't know. 6 packs, you don't know. I'll wait. I'd rather do this. All right, listen. I don't care how long I come on here and make these videos. First of all, I'll be cooking. That's beside the point. But anyway, I bring up the whole weight thing because, again, as we can see, a lot of women are very heavy. She's not an anomaly. And you see the mindset. You see the low self-awareness and the inappropriate nature of her conversation. The one woman's doing her job and talking respectful and asks you a simple question like she's asking because you're legally obligated, right, to help if you sit by the door. All she had to do was say, all right. And you know what? Listen, in my heart of hearts, I don't think the lady really meant for things to go too far. I don't think she meant for it to be all that, right? But I think what happened is, again, whatever happened in your life, this kind of communication that has been tolerated. And black people, we have this thing where, and I remember hearing Six the Goddess say, shout out to Six the Goddess, talking about how black people think everything is funny. And we would treat every situation. And again, I guess it's a defense mechanism, I guess, for being, our traumas. I don't know. But, and I guess it comes from, listen, when you come up poor and you come up in the hood and stuff like that, you always have to be able to try to grab control of your situation. Anywho, so everything comes full circle. Everything comes full circle. You know what I'm saying? I was saying before, like, it's a whole mindset with that, right? And like I said before, in my heart of hearts, I don't think that she meant for things to go that far. But again, you're also disciplined. More and more as you get older, you're supposed to learn when to keep things to yourself. Like, now I'm at the point now where, listen, I am on 100% energy conservation. I do not carry on too many long conversations unless I'm really enjoying it, or if I have to. I do not extend conversations because I'm trying to maximize time. You understand? So I'll say, oh yeah, you got it, bro. Oh yeah, I'm with you, bro. You know what I mean? You'll hear a million I'm with yous. Because also I realized, when to expand on something, and when, hey, listen, all right, that's the end of that conversation, right? And I'll catch myself not answering questions at times. The other day I was talking to a young lady. I said, hold on, you know what? I didn't answer your question. My bad. I'm talking about something totally different. And we all do it, right? So, and so in that instance, there was two things going on: lack of self-control, inappropriate behavior, no discipline, not knowing she had several chances. She had at least 2 chances to pretty much bring it back and say, okay, listen, I'm sorry. Also, I didn't write this down. The unapologetic. Hold on, let me put that in there. The end game. The end game of being unapologetic. In hindsight, all that lady had to say was, "Oh, listen, you know what? I'm sorry. Yes, no problem. Yes, I'm sorry. My bad. I apologize. Even I apologize, or I'm sorry. Just any kind of I'm sorry gets you very far in conflicts. Also, another byproduct of being fat, and I'm saying, which brings about the mindset of being undisciplined, low self-awareness, low rate of self-correction, inappropriate behavior, no concept of time and place, is no respect for authority. You know what I'm saying? Which also again leads to the unapologetic mindset, which means if you can't apologize in your mind, this is why I say the modern woman has I don't know if on purpose, but it has become a narcissist. And women mostly talk about things that go on inside of them. That when they talk about you, they mostly talk about themselves. All right. And one symptom of being a narcissist is not being able to conceive or even able to grasp the concept of being wrong or being incorrect. Like it doesn't even make sense to them. Or they can't accept it. They mentally can't accept it. It mentally messes them up. Whenever you see someone that gets really upset at the idea of being wrong, better run, nigga, run, better run. You better run. You know what, man? We can take a break. I'm cooking too hard. Let me show y'all what Big Daddy got today. Yeah. Call him Big Daddy. This right here is the fragrance of the evening right here, baby. After dark. Listen, it's probably inappropriate the way I work. Listen, I had on the freaking body lotion, the body cream, and I had that with the cologne on. I was at work. This customer said, "Oh my God, you smell good." Like man, then she said, "Hold on, I totally forgot what I was thinking. I forgot what I was saying and everything." And I said, "Oh, gracious." So Bath and Body Works had a sale just for Big Daddy, and guess what Big Daddy got? After dark, baby. Let's go ahead and spray this bitch. Now I ain't gonna hold you. Bath and Body Works cologne is not meant to be used sparingly. So you can go and get you about six. You get you about a 1, 2, 3. A 1, 2, 3. All right. One. There we go. Let's get one going on the arm. I don't know what else to spray that, but you need to go ahead and spray that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you want people to really, you know what I mean? If you want people to really rock with. Matter of fact, I keep my Bath and Body Works Jones in the car, just so I can reapply. Now, unfortunately, being as though a lot of the world, like, smokes weed now, so a lot of people are not going to be able to smell your cologne and perfume. But hey, listen, I'm not going to stop trying, and I'm not going to quit being myself. And that's my challenge. But anywho, so I wanted to touch on that, and I want to touch on like what the average black man is kind of growing up with. Now, to my mother and grandmother's credit, I can't say that I grew up with my mother and grandmother talking to me how this lady's talking in this video that I just played in this video. But it's kind of the same spectrum in a way, right? Because while they didn't do that, I realized growing up that no women in my family ever specified how a woman should talk to me and think of me and treat me in a relationship. Now, whether it's on purpose or not, who cares at this point? But what it does is, I remember watching a show with Kevin Samuels, and it was a clip of Maxine Waters and Meg Thee Stallion. And what Kevin was saying was Maxine Waters did that clip with her to pass on the power, okay, to say, I'm stamping her. I want her to be the next generation that has power as women. I'm co-signing her. She's good over here. She's one of us, right? And again, men mistakenly they really don't realize that women get on code for each other. They'll even put that code above the men in their life and the boys they raise to be men who wind up being the men that y'all hate anyway, right? And that mindset creates a black man with low self-esteem who, don't get me wrong, I've heard this concept recently. It's kind of interesting. Women are human beings, men are human doings. And I heard Jan Van Zant make a point about men have to always be doing stuff and be doing in order to be relevant or to feel like their existence is validated, which men do have to be doing most definitely. But it's gotten to a point where we're not really seeing the long-term psychological effects of dehumanizing men, and also the bad decisions that it leads young women to when women see men as utilities and as things and as a beast of burden and just everything but a living, breathing human being who has wants, needs, and desires and ambitions, and that those wants, needs, desires, and ambitions matter. They're not they shouldn't be that they're not an afterthought. All right. When you see men more like somewhere between like your dog and your car, in terms of like usefulness, in terms of consideration, how much consideration do you have to give to your car? You probably think about cleaning your car like, if I want to, I'll clean it. I ain't got to. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get out the freezer, baby. It's in the freezer. With your dog, you can do whatever you want with this dog. As a matter of fact, I can look out the window and see someone kicking and punching the shot their dog. If I see that, I'm not necessarily going to call the authorities or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta act nicely. You asking me? You gotta say, can you open? You gotta say, can you open the gateway, Daddy? Can you open? Can you open? Can you open? Can you open the gate? Open the gateway. You got it, babe. Because you talking to someone else, you gotta say you. Let me have a little bit of this. Oh, you don't deserve this. Oh, it's too cold. Much too good for children. Zero sugar. All right, here, babe. All right. That's what I'm saying. Oh boy, I hit the spot. Boy, listen, I ain't said that in years too. You see this? You see how we be having our little moments together. Listen, man, I gotta come up with like a name for people who do watch. You know what I'm saying? Should we say like 6 Pass Gang, or I don't know, 6 something, Path something, Path Train Gang? Send me your suggestions in the comment section. Anywho, the transfer of power. So men don't realize that this is all a group effort, and women again will group up. So, for example, right, if you say certain things, depending on no matter what kind of woman you're around, like for example, let's say like right now, right, you say anything about 50-50, you say anything about high value man, anything about whatever, right? For the most part, even if the woman doesn't necessarily disagree with you, she knows that this is the public, this is the basically the cause, or this is the mindset, or basically they're in tune with or care more about what do the women support. If the woman support, then I'm going to support it. You know what I mean? Or the whole no coffee dates thing. Man, listen. Yep, and now dating is done, right? But who would y'all get that from? They heard one woman say it, right? And they all say, you know what? Okay, I like that. Okay, cool. Juice that nigga. Treat that nigga like, listen. So most women, nigga, you are like a mop. She is ring that nigga out. If you think about it, right? Women, for the most part, always trying to ring a nigga out. Like, just ring, like, get everything. No, for real. I mean, because that's what that whole conversation is about. It's like, all right, well, I may not like him. I want to see him again. So no matter what, how about I have the best encounter possible? Because that conversation reeks of I don't want to invest no time. I don't want to make no. Basically, you know, I want the best, the most perfect outcome possible. But that's not how it works. But anywho. So we're still getting into the transfer of power. So this video I'm about to show you and whatnot, what the mother is doing now, and it's really an evil video. It's really fucked up because like she basically it's a video about her embarrassing her son in front of his woman, and what she's also doing is normalizing disrespect. A lot of black men have a high tolerance for disrespect to the point where black women will go around men they don't know and start confrontations and really black out on. I had a situation this year. I've had 3 situations where black women started altercations with me and I did not know them. I wasn't messing with them. I didn't come at them in no kind of way. This came at me crazy. Like I got told off and everything like a month and a half ago by someone parking in my parking spot. Like told me, like was telling me off. She don't even live. The girl don't even live here. And like she was like 20 years old. This shit was crazy, son. Anywho, shout to the rise of the cat lady. That girl I'm talking about, she definitely, most definitely, she's cooked. The universe has already cooked her. She listen, put a fork on it, she's done. She a resting steak. You're cooked. And once you get cooked, you can't uncook yourself. Let that sink in. Let me go ahead and let me show this clip with y'all real quick, y'all. Oh boy. All right. 1 second, beloveds. Oh, what video at? Oh, what the video at? Oh shit. They remove it? Hold on, yo. Yo, I think they removed that John. Oh no. Yo, hold on, y'all. Get out of here. They removed that shit? Yo, stop. I said, oh no, forget that, nigga. Y'all gonna get this work. Nah, I found the clip. I don't know what happened, but let me go and play this drum. But you know what? But before I play this, yo, look at her body language. Look at her neck. You know what I'm saying? Look at her jowls. And just again, remember we talked again about just the carefree disrespect, the unapologetic. This is what it actually feels like. You know, because again, but what she don't realize, what she don't care about, and again, and that's the white supremacist mindset. You know what I'm saying, where you because he a black man, he don't got no feelings, he has no human rights, he doesn't matter what he thinks, you know what I mean, and it doesn't matter how the things you're saying is going to affect him for the future. Okay, and it's his mother. So his mother is saying, yo, you have no worth without some money in your pocket. She's not giving the context to it. Not only that, she's not having a conversation with him when in private. She is embarrassing him in front of his girl. And another reason why she's doing this is because she ain't got no man. She doesn't have a man. So she got to make sure also that he don't got enough self-esteem to be able to have a relationship, because she want to be his girl too. Don't get it twisted. My bad. Let me show you this video.
My son gonna get mad and storm out the car. He on the phone fussing at his girlfriend. Ain't got $1 in the bank. I said, girl, you ain't got a lot of broke niggas be on the phone telling you what to do.
Look at her. She's glowing. She's just smiling the entire time, talking about something that's very painful. You know how painful it is for someone to call you a bro at any age. Someone calling you a broke nigga, someone reducing you to a broke nigga, your mother reducing you to basically like nigga, you ain't got nothing. It's one thing if he talking to her some kind of way or whatever it is, right? She has already broken him down to a dollar amount. At that, he's already his idea of what he needs to get respect is already, it's only on money. It's only about money.
He didn't get at the cops, slam the door, talking about I can't tell my girlfriend what to do. Not when you broke, nigga. Girl, you ain't gotta listen to no broke nigga telling you what to do. Hey, go ahead and hang up on him. Black. It ain't even a flip phone. I don't care. Flip it.
She telling him to hang up on him. The most disrespectful thing you can do to anyone that you have, really anyone in general, but especially someone you have a relationship with, is hang up the phone on them. Regardless of if they're too young to be having a relationship, that's his girl. Okay? That's his girl. That's another thing too. Another part of the white supremacist mindset is black women feel like black men have no authority. And she's also making sure that mindset continues. He don't have no authority. He has no, but let me tell you something. If her daughter was dating a white boy, it wouldn't matter as long as that white boy come from a side, he could just come from just an okay family that's basically just alive. If it was her daughter, it would be more seen as she's jeopardizing potential resources. All right. Anywho, let me finish playing this drum.
Hey, I ain't gotta listen to nothing that you say. I'm the one that's buying you a new shirt. Child, he done got mad at me and they talk about why you gotta say these things. This is why I don't want to talk on the phone around you because why would you say that to my girlfriend? She doesn't need to listen to me. She ain't gotta listen to no broke nigga. I don't care who. Listen, my son or not. You ain't gotta listen to this nigga. Ain't even got no money. Please, he asking you for stuff and then want to tell you what to do. I wish you would ask me for something and then you want to tell me what to do. But I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Now let me just say this.
Now, that's single parenting. That's how a lot of black men. That's our interaction with black women. Is basically saying flipping you off like you like you can suck it. You understand? And then and y'all be asking, why are black men talking like this now? Why do we have passport bros? All the shaming in the world is not going to make black men go back to how things were. Okay? And also, again, staying on code. Men don't understand this. Women staying on code. What you also seeing is the doubling down of women stand your ground, dominate everything around you, because you also see that shorty masculine. Another thing too is with size comes the want and need for dominance. All big chicks are disrespectful. All big girls try to dominate spaces and try to dominate those around them they deem as weak. Their sons are the women and kids. All right. In the workspace, they're rude at work. They're rude in relationships if they can get one. That and also what you also seeing is it's super clear that boy's father's not in the house. Because that's a man conversation. Don't get me wrong. He should be focused on his purpose and developing himself and whatnot. But at the end of the day, you should not teach boys that if they have money, they'll have a good relationship, because they'll make them bypass the characteristics that makes a woman good. If a submissive woman is submissive, period. She's not saying, okay, you got a certain dollar amount, now I'm submissive. A lazy person. Well, let me give you a good analogy. I wrote this on under the post on Instagram. A lazy person, let's say a homeless person, right? if you see a homeless person can turn their life around, but the likelihood of them becoming a millionaire is how high? The likelihood of them going on and get a great job. If you're 40 and homeless, the likelihood of homeless as in you on the street, the likelihood of you having the skills and the behaviors to do so well as a professional that you are now a regional supervisor, that you have a high managerial position, the odds are very slim. Why is that? Because that person does not have the mindset, the behaviors mentally. They're just not strong enough to do such a thing. Therefore, it's not going to happen. So what you're teaching that boy is that you're teaching him the transaction, but the transaction isn't even real. It's all a mind game, because the most beautiful women smashed on the most raggedy niggas. We've all seen a nigga that ain't have nothing, who had nothing, and had a cute girlfriend or a well-dressed girlfriend. Women like who they like. Of course, when you clean, you're handsome, you're well-groomed, got your life together. More than anything, you should want that for yourself. But don't get that thinking that once I have these things, that's going to make her behave. Of course, they have to respect you more, but your self-respect comes first. That's why having a respect of other men, for the most part, means that you have your shit together. Because men respect things they can see and observe, not what could be. Some men, again, if your potential is that great, yes, men will acknowledge that, but men will not imagine the whole storyline for you. You have to be doing the work. Men respect work. That's why if you have the respect of men, you're probably a respectful guy. That's how I know I'm a fucking man. Other men show me respect. Other men don't get out of pocket with me like that. Period. Even I've been in those spaces, bro. Nobody be trying to try me ever. Ever, nigga. Not while I'm rapping, none of that. Ever. I'm back, y'all. I've had a crazy headache last 2 days. I gotta get my own. I gotta get these cavities filled. I got a few really bad cavities in my mouth. So, anywho, but another point I want to touch on is when you teach boys that have the assumption that when I have these things, she'll behave a certain way, rather than looking for a woman who has good qualities, period. Also, he said, why do you always have to talk to me like this? So that means that he said she always does these things. Because she's trying to teach him and her how she's trying to teach her how to be a single mother and try to teach him how to become a single dad. Because it's very jarring. It's traumatic when a man gets his life together, and let's say he tries again with a woman that he talked to before or was done with before he had his life together. And he's like, damn, like I elevated so much. I'm doing so much better. Like, damn, like you're not happy to be here. I remember the girl I used to talk to. And listen, this girl loved me to this day. And she never, I hope she got a man now, but since last time I checked, I ran to her again like 2 years ago. I was walking and I saw a Volkswagen Atlas coming towards me, and I didn't know it was stopping for me until like I heard the tires scraping the ground. She stopped so fast, and it was my ex-girlfriend and whatnot. So by this point, she had that surgery, so she lost some more weight and everything. You know what I mean? And she was really happy to see me. You know what I'm saying? She was like, just smiling ear to ear. You know what I mean? And really happy to see me. And she's like, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? I said, what's going on, baby? At the time, I was in a very, like, it's a great relationship. You know what I mean? And at that point, my taste in women, it officially kind of changed. You know what I'm saying? And I can see in her eyes, she looked really hungry. Because by that point, and I'm in her a few years apart, I think so that by that point, I think she's 32, 33. What happens with a lot with women is that once you get past like 26, 27, you've met all the men that you're going to meet for the most part. To the point where you're going to have to spin the block. Because you only can get with the men that want to get with you. So therefore, it makes you go backwards to the men that You was with before because you want that deal. All right. Women can have a price. The man is the one who gives the deal. Or the man, or I would say a good analogy is that man is he's a lot like a career and a job. Some jobs, the higher level up the man is, the more he's like a whole career onto himself. Careers mean that there will be an increase, an improvement, some kind of elevation, some kind of something. Things will change for the better in a career, or you want to learn more, or you want to have more status, more responsibility. So you basically, a career usually gives a lot more. A job, a lot of times, is just a job. You know what I'm saying? So the better the man is, the more it's like a whole career, right? So what she saw in that moment was that, like that's supposed to be me right there. And at one point, she had me a few different times, and all she had to do was just do what I wanted her to do. You know what I mean? Or just act like you think I'm important. But she grew up with the same kind of mother who didn't teach her that your man is important, irregardless of what he makes. Of course, it's important for men to have money. Masculine men are going to have money, period, because you got a problem to solve. And most problems go away with money. So masculine men will always try to find a way to get a few dollars and make a little more money. You know what I'm saying? That's what, because again, not masculine men are part of that is problem solving. So you don't got to worry about if y'all going to have money if he's masculine. But he doesn't learn them kind of problem solving skills unless he's with other men. That's how he's going to learn that. She can't teach him none of that shit. And she's not teaching him. And another thing I want to touch on. Oh, my bad. I ain't finished with old girl. So I forgot. I didn't know what to say. Because I know that if I had told her, hey, actually my girl was away. If I had told her, hey, you want to come over? Listen, it would have been teabag activity that night. You understand me? Teabag activity. You understand? That night or that afternoon, because she was available. She was not busy. In fact, if I text her now, if she's single right now, she coming over right now. I've known her since 2016. Long time. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, but I'm just saying, women don't get that many chances. And also the worst that can happen to you is gaining a bunch of weight. Because that weight gain it messes with your mind and makes you think that things that have no value have value, and it gets you into backwards thinking. You know what I mean? Like to the point where also too, a big girl will break you because she's breaking herself. All right. So if she don't love herself enough to be a decent weight, she definitely does. She don't know how to love you. She don't love herself. So that video also, she doesn't realize that that's a form of hate. She's attacking. It's another thing too. Men have to realize when someone's trying to attack your self-esteem, people don't attack your self-esteem for no reason. She knows that she could have had a conversation with him when he got off the phone. It's not really even a conversation. The conversation, it's really a message to the girl. Because what she also wants to do is, and again, this is a real-time example of how older black women sabotage young girls. But also, in what she's doing, she's creating a few different things. For one, she's creating the black man with low self-esteem. You need all your values. It's not just money. Money comes with value. The harder you know how to work, the stronger you are mentally, the money will come. If I spent more time making I did spend time making my mind strong, but had I understood how junk food and sugar and porn, all these different things attack my mind, and how bad relationships or real understanding when a woman is unmanageable, understanding you can't change people. No one ever said, hey, you're not going to change that person. I will be even further ahead in life. But anywho, let me see your plate, because he a food terrorist. We'll have a plate full of food and I'm done eating and he want to throw it away. Anywho, yeah, guys, so that's what I want to say about that mostly, and I'm about to get into the kind of male that parenting creates. All right, babe. Go put that in the fridge, the microwave, okay? Because he got like mad food in that plate. He had like one rib. Yo, I make some bang. I make baby back ribs, the most tender rib, the best part of the rib. This dude is he's just disrespectful to the ribs, yo. He's saying, yeah, I eat one of them Jones, but it's not fast food. I tell him, bro, baby, it ain't delivery. It's the journal. But I think that's all I wanted to say about that. Hold on, let me see if I got anything else. Hold on. Yeah, I want to play this before I go. Hold on, man. It's not funny, but this shit crazy, man. They laugh.
They bullshit, bro.
Yo, my man didn't even get out there.
They bullshit, bro.
Yo, fam. Yo, these shows gotta stop, bro. These shows gotta stop. Stop. Man, I'm sorry. My self-esteem is too. And one thing, I think I'm gonna say this about these kind of shows. I'm not sure why guys go on these shows. Especially, it's one thing if you've never seen one of these episodes and whatnot, and you haven't seen what happens, and you don't know what's about to happen, it's something totally different. But we starting to kind of see, like, honestly, the girls go on the show to pop their balloon. It's another thing that guys aren't catching on to. I think you're not, and well, maybe you are, and it's killing the mating game more. Women are supposed to be picky because you're not supposed to ever feel like any man can get her, or any and every man has access to her, and she's going to give her femininity and her everything to every man. So of course, all right, fair enough, right? So I want her to be picky because I want to know that when she's with me, she's with me because she likes me, and that's when women also want to communicate with you and talk about they picking. So it says that whatever they got, it must be real good. Because again, she does that also to signal to people around her that whatever she chooses to do or be around, it's because it's the best choice possible. All right, cool, fair enough. But again, you can overplay your hand, right? And also too, men don't really pick up on the idea that women get off on tearing down your self-esteem while building up theirs, because regardless, it always signals to other people how valuable you are based off of what you can let go and you can reject. Because I found myself doing it, and don't get me wrong, as far as what I want in a woman, it's nothing really complicated. It's nothing that a lot of women cannot like become or be or do. I don't have those. I'm not looking for her to have specific measurements, a specific waist size. You know what I'm saying? Or a specific height. She gotta be this height, only this weight. I have an idea in mind. I'm not gonna say it out loud because I'm like, yo, I might come across a shorty that's 5'9" and she fine as hell. She listen. I might come across her that's 6 feet tall and she fine as hell and is a good woman. Well, it's big ass feet, but hey, you know what I'm saying? She won't overperform. You know what I mean? All right, cool. I might mess with a long booty. You know what I'm saying? She might have a long butt. We all want a big round one, but yo, she might listen. As long as there's some ass there, I'll work with you. That's how most black men feel. Long as we can get a handful, we good. We make this work. You know what I mean? But anywho, women get off on the idea of who they can reject. That's why women always talk about the man that they didn't marry and not realize, nigga, the joke is on you. You're not going to get asked again. And if you keep telling this story, you definitely want to be asked, because the dude knows that you'll either get out of the engagement or you'll reject them. But anywho, let's not worry about that too much. Let's worry about this other fragrance. Listen, this gingham series, fucking fire. Okay, listen, these soft ass fragrances they got for the men at Bath and Body Works. Listen, I mean, I normally wouldn't buy nothing this soft, but listen, this joint is just amazing. You understand me? Just it's beautiful. I wish you niggas would smell this shit. God, dog, you probably can smell me through the goddamn screen. I'm so goddamn moisturized. But anywho, but going back to the low self-esteem, first of all, it's not logical to go on a show like that. Listen, and another thing that you gotta do as a man is that it's up to you to protect yourself. Okay? And what the men on the show, these shows don't realize, it's up to you gotta protect yourself. One thing, bro, if you are a male that's popping, one thing you don't do, one part of winning is not putting yourself in a position to lose or being very, very careful about what positions you put yourself in. One thing I learned through battle rap and when it comes to accepting people's opinions and people wanting what they want is that, yo, you have to realize, all right, boom, if let's say if I'm battling somebody, right, and I battle them on their turf, on their league and whatnot, I understand I'm coming into enemy territory and I may not get reactions like that. They may not give it up like that. And I can't be mad about it. You know what I'm saying? Because they got to support their people. You know what I'm saying? And I know what I'm signing up for. But I'm coming there. I know I'm an op. I'm okay with that now. I'm at peace with that. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta know what you're setting yourself up for, because no one's gonna tell you, hey, this was about to happen. People, especially if you have any kind of talent or if you're special or stand out at all, people always want to see you fall down. Because it's more impressive to see an impressive person fall, isn't it? Right? So I realize that, right? But one thing that you don't do, once your ego gets bruised, it's very hard to unbruise the ego. You're asking for it. No one can go on one. I mean, not gonna say no one. Basically, you can, I don't know. I mean, because that guy in particular, stop. Babe, you got no clothes on, babe. You cannot do that, babe. You okay? Babe, I'm doing a video, babe, okay? Yeah, it's do the terrorists, man. Do the terrorists. You know what I'm saying? Because you know that I'm talking to y'all. You know, it's past his bedtime, too. I told you, I'm getting a good dad this year. Got a half hour at time, beloved. And also, we got to get up early in the morning to go and get on Chris and Sash for this shift. You hear me? So we got to get up early, so we can't be up all night, babe. So a half hour, you got the tablet. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, because he ain't got no pants on. It's hot. So anywho, I forgot what I'm saying. So anyway, yeah, so you got to protect yourself, man. You got to protect yourself. Like, listen, I'm a really handsome guy. I'm going to tell you right now. It takes a long time for a man to build up like real confidence in themselves. And once someone makes you feel unattractive, it's kind of hard to unsee, to unfeel it. All right. And not only that, the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Like, I would never go on one of these shows. And I know for a fact, most of them girls that's up there are all girls that would definitely go for me. You would go for me. But in that setting, because that setting it's not about that. That setting is a camera, it's an audience and whatnot, and also women are followers. That's another big thing too. Them girls mostly pop their balloons based off of who pops their balloon first. You know what I mean? And the girls and again, we're all regular people. Very few of us are just really that fine. You know, I'm just saying, like, oh my God, this is great. And again, baddie syndrome. All the women I show these videos today all got baddie syndrome. And a part of baddie syndrome is also the overwhelming desire to be unapologetic. All right, to be backwards thinking, long lashes, wigs, and nails, and it gives you the power to do whatever you want. Anywho, but I think I'm done, guys. That's about an hour, right? I'll be cooking up for y'all so good, man. You should tip me. All right, man. 6 past dice, Mr. Land. If you need me, please like, share, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. If you made this far, I really appreciate y'all, man. I've been working really hard on this content, man. I've had a really, I don't want to say tough. I want to say a lot of growth in this last year. So those of y'all who watching me, man, and watching this content, man, I really appreciate y'all watching from the bottom of my heart. Having so many family and friends, send me a text or call me and tell me that the content look and sound good, man, and it's it sound good. So anywho, man, I enjoy y'all, and I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all so much, man. I'm gonna hit y'all.